Weather has always had a wild streak, but as the world warms, we are being routinely forced to rewrite our record books. Pick your season and you'll find the extreme events are getting longer, warmer, wetter, hotter and colder. Flooding in London last week left a dirty stain on lives and livelihoods. LOUISE BELLAMY studies climate change and had just moved into her new home when she became a victim of a climate-related event.
Well, a lot of books and electricals and a lot of personal belongings that have just completely gone to waste.
Those behind today's report warn of the need to act now.
It's not happening somewhere else in the world, it's happening here on our doorstep. And we'll need to adapt to a changing climate, but we also need to take action now to mitigate against climate change, to reduce the amount of warming, extra warming that we're likely to see both here in the UK but elsewhere in the world.
This year's crop is looking healthy, but the outlook for decades to come is less certain. And that means that farmers may have to adapt. Environmental changes require solutions, and some in farming sense opportunity to play a part.
A number of farmers are trying now not to plough but to use non-inverted tillage to try and retain nutrients and organic matter in the soil. And we're actively looking to engage with carbon markets, perhaps planting trees, but at the moment it's probably underdeveloped.
Hundreds of millions are being spent building defences against the impact of climate change. But are officials doing enough? And when you see, hear, read, speak to government ministers about, opening up new coal mines or not reducing the carbon emissions quickly enough, do you hammer it home with them?
I think we're seeing a huge effort from the government in the run-up to COP26. But I think it's all of us need to understand the pace at which we need to make these changes and act as quickly as we can on those decisions.
Many argue we're not keeping up. Climate change is happening now, and the world's reaction is still deemed to be far too slow. Rupert Evelyn, News at 10.